The short answer to the question is yes. Is walking good exercise? Yes, but not for the reason that you might think. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Dave. I'm not a doctor. It's important for you to know that. I'm not a licensed personal trainer. I'm a guy who's passionate about walking. Since 2013, I've averaged 19,000 steps a day. And for almost 3 years now, I've hosted a podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day there's a new episode. Each is 10 minutes long. I don't record them while I'm in a studio. Instead, I record them while I'm out walking. So we're taking a walk together. Let's define our terms. Is walking good exercise? According to the experts, walking is exercise if it's done with some intensity. All movement is good because sitting, according to the research, is not good. If we sit for long periods of time, in fact, there's research that indicates 8 hours a day of sitting day after day, week after week, month after month, can actually be dangerous for our health. So when we get up and move, that's good. It counteracts the dangers of sitting. But that movement alone, that act of walking from room to room, when we're in a grocery store, pushing the grocery cart, going from the house into the car, while the movement is good, that doesn't rise to the level of exercise. The experts indicate that we need to be moving at about 3 miles an hour. And when you're doing that, day after day, consistently, walking is exercise. And the benefits of walking for exercise are tremendous. Again, this is research backed. You can lower your risk of an early death by about 50%. You can lower the risk of heart disease, lower the risk of certain types of cancer, of type 2 diabetes, of dementia. All of that can happen as you are pursuing exercise using walking. And even more than that, when you walk, you are lowering stress and anxiety. You're thinking better. There's even research that indicates when we take a walk and we're focused on a particular issue, a particular problem that needs a solution, we can be 66% more creative. So there are all kinds of benefits to walking as exercise. Is that what makes it good exercise? No, it makes it effective exercise, but not necessarily good exercise. Because what generally happens when we get serious about pursuing fitness, about pursuing exercise, we realize that we need to move more. We need to begin pursuing fitness. We need to begin doing exercise, and we get all excited because we are finally going to do something about it. And we begin with this bucket full of emotion, this bucket full of motivation. And we get to the gym, and those first few days are like, wahoo, I'm doing this thing. This time it's going to stick. Or we start running, or we start walking. And we're so excited because we're finally taking control of our health, and we're finally doing something about it. And if you're anything like me, and so many others, what eventually happens? Well, that bucket full of motivation, it drains, because that kind of emotion is not sustainable. And as the motivation drains, we start looking for excuses. Why? Well, I don't need to take the walk today. Weather's not what I like. My schedule is super busy. Something has come up. I'll get to it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you realize, well, nothing bad happened because I missed yesterday. And so you miss a second day. I'll get to it on the weekend. Yeah, the weekend. That'll be good. And then the weekend comes and there's all kinds of stuff going on, and well, you push pause on the weekend. I'll start on Monday. And before you know it, a couple of days becomes a couple of weeks, becomes a couple of months, and that commitment to exercise, that commitment to fitness, well, it's in the rearview mirror. Here's the challenge. A single walk, while it is good, it's not going to lower your risk of an early death. A single walk, while good and beneficial, is not going to lower your risk of heart disease or certain types of cancers or type 2 diabetes. Now, a single walk isn't going to do it. What's going to unlock those benefits is making a commitment and sticking with it day after day, week after week, month after month. You see where this is going, year after year, and potentially decade after decade. What makes walking good exercise is that it is sustainable, and over time it becomes fun. You start building some capacity, and you're able to walk farther, you're able to walk faster. And exercise no longer is this thing that you have to do, it's this thing that you're looking forward to doing. Instead of your schedule crowding out the walk, you start building time in your schedule for the walk. And walking then becomes a sustainable activity that you're doing long term. Look, I've tried other forms of exercise. I've tried other commitments to fitness. I've done the gym thing. I've done the running thing. I've done the cycling thing. And none of them stuck for a long time. Running lasted the longest, but I got bored with it. It just wasn't something that I really was looking forward to. It became a have to. And then when I discovered walking, when I realized that walking is a powerful fitness activity that I enjoyed more, I stopped running and started walking, and it's been a game changer. Yes, walking is effective exercise, but what makes walking good exercise is that it's something that you look forward to doing and that you can stick with for a long, long time. If you're interested in beginning a new fitness activity and using walking, I invite you to check out my podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day, there's a brand new episode, 10 minutes long. It's a great way to get started. And again, I'm not in a studio saying you should walk. Every episode is recorded while I'm out walking. So we're taking a walk together. It's a great way to begin a new fitness commitment that lasts, that you can stick with. So walking becomes not only effective exercise, it becomes great exercise. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.